Today, we look at some of the most notorious gang leaders whose reign of terror has ended. These women have committed crimes that are beyond comprehension. Judith Marian Moran. Judy Moran, a notorious Australian Moran criminal family member, had a life story that could rival a gangster movie. Born in 1944, she became involved in the infamous Melbourne gangland killings. Judy was entangled in a web of crime after tumultuous relationships and tragic deaths, including her son and former partners. In 2009, she was arrested in connection with the murder of her brother-in-law. Police discovered weapons and incriminating evidence at her home. Eventually, Judy Moran was found guilty of murder and sentenced to 26 years, with a minimum of 21 years to serve. Her possession of weapons posed a risk to the community, leading her to denial of bail. Rosetta Cutolo. Rosetta, the mastermind behind one of Italy's most notorious organized crime syndicates, was the sister of Rafael Cutolo, the boss of the Nueva Camorra organization, or NCO. Despite her brother's frequent imprisonment, Rosetta played a crucial role in carrying out his criminal orders and maintaining the organization. After a raid in 1981, she remained in hiding for over a decade, directing activities from safe houses. Eventually, she surrendered in 1993 and was sentenced to 5 years for mafia affiliation, but acquitted of 9 murder charges due to her seemingly harmless appearance and demeanor. Sandra Avila Beltran. Sandra, known as the Queen of the Pacific by the media, is a member of a Mexican drug cartel. Her criminal career is intriguing due to her family connections, which have greatly influenced her path. Her family has ties to influential figures such as Rafael Caro Quintero and the Beltran Leyva brothers, both leaders of major cartels. Her mother's family was involved in heroin smuggling, which later expanded into cocaine trafficking. DEA officials claimed that Sandra was not afraid to resort to violence and intimidation tactics commonly used by Mexican drug organizations. In her youth, she had relationships with prominent drug lords and was married twice to ex-police officers turned traffickers who were later assassinated. Her rise to power in the drug world is credited to her connection with Juan Diego Espinosa Ramirez Elias, known as the Tiger, a significant figure in Colombia's Norte del Valle cartel. Sandra resided in Guadalajara and Hermosillo until her arrest in 2001, when a massive cocaine shipment tracked back to her and Espinosa Ramirez was discovered. She was also detained on suspicion of illegal weapon possession and money laundering, pending extradition to the United States. Finally, on August 10, 2012, she was extradited to the United States for criminal charges. Maria Chata Leon. Maria Chata Leon is a powerful figure in the criminal underworld involved in drugs and murder. Despite having 13 children, tragedy struck when her son Danny Clever Leon was killed in a shootout with the police in 2008. Maria, desperate to attend his funeral in the United States, faced a major obstacle as she was banned from re-entering the country due to her previous time in U.S. prison. In her quest to cross the border, Maria sought the help of a human smuggler named Alvarez Marquez. Known for his unusual smuggling endeavors, including transporting a 3-month-old baby and hiding Chinese workers in a freezer truck, Marquez was up for the challenge. With limited options, they considered jumping the border fence or even swimming beneath it through the highly polluted New River flowing from Mexicali to Calexico, California. As a result, Maria Leon was sentenced to 8 years in prison for her involvement in the smuggling operation, further entangling her in the criminal justice system. Which of these women do you find to be the most notorious? Let us know in the comments section. Thanks for watching!